Yeah, the city.
And the dude is actually there.
But it's
because Gizmo's duck is there.
Yeah.
And so what happened?
And if Gizmo's there, you fucking.
So what happened is he mentioned him like he mentioned the dude's name. I forgot his name that plays Darkwing Duck.
I don't know.
But anyway, he mentioned him. He mentioned him, and it was like, yeah, I know this guy.
That's great. Yeah. Yeah, I remember.
Launchpad is not much of a doofus as he used to be.
But that's
good.
That's what we loved about him.
That's true.
We're ready.
All right. Remember, that's the large. That's the wide.
Oh yeah.
So you look at that camera.
Well,
you look at that.
Whatever fucking camera you want.
Because everything I've seen him, he looked that way. He looked towards the TV.
It's all good.
I'm like, why did you do that?
It's all
but
good.
it's fine.
It's fine.
It's okay, man.
Nah.
As long as Al has his own camera right here beside him, where he can always turn and look.
He loved that one.
He always does that.
Turn and smile, baby.
Look, I'm looking. That's so scary because it's just looking at him. He's like, yeah.
Now that I got 6, I can fucking make everybody a fucking fourth wall camera.
Fourth wall camera.
Yeah, you just look like.
So you know when
say
people are
something
telling,
stupid.
and then they look over at the camera like.
But the problem is, I don't need a fourth wall camera.
That is a fourth wall camera.
You just did it.
You're looking straight at the.
Try not to look like a Goomba, you son of a bitch.
A Goomba.
You just made a Mario Brothers face. He's like, I'm good to kill Mario.
Fuck you.
All right, all phones on silent, not vibrate.
But what if my hoes
Silent,
call
not
me?
vibrate.
But what if my hoes call me? I gotta get my hoes.
Man, fuck your hoes.
That's what I do. I do fuck my hoes.
That's kind of the point, my nigga. He's trying to fuck the
my
hoes.
I don't want to pay for them, man.
You good?
I'm cheap.
You can't pay for my hoes.
That's true.
I hope
They ain't hoes, they sluts.
No, they that too.
I hope they can accept Monopoly money.
You stupid. I hope they can accept Monopoly money.
He's like, all right, cool. We can either get McDonald's tomorrow, or we can go to Park Place right now.
Oh, shit.
Go to the movies. McDonald's, and my mama's house.
That's a multi-3. Love you, nigga.
Oh, shit.
Am I wrong? Wasn't that his plan? He did it.
And I thought I was a choice master.
Shut up.
Did you send your one?
Shut up.
You didn't.
Shut up.
You ain't gonna talk about that.
I'm not saying. No.
You already did it.
No, I didn't mention anything.
I know.
No, we ain't talking about that right now.
Oh, yeah, we ain't talking about that.
No, we ain't talking about it right now.
So you're incriminating us. I'm gonna fucking fast forward to this thing.
Oh,
my
yeah. So,
Welcome to True. Oh,
wait.
You see that?
Yeah.
That's
I went ahead.
when you're
I went ahead.
motherfucking overzealous. Overzealous. Over.
It's the Burger King.
Energized.
It's the Burger King.
You're in there, got that Green Ranger power talking about go Ranger, go. You got motherfucking training up to a motherfucking Super Saiyan. You got my man unleashing the venom. But you know what? Sarcastic. Who, me? Fuck that. You know what we're missing, though? What are we missing? The entity. The one thing that brings us together. The infinity gems of our motherfucking show. You know what that is?
Water.
is?
The potato!
Hey! Oh.
Welcome to True Story Bro number 45.
Colt 45.
That's right.
We met
My boy Billy D. Williams.
We met Billy D. Williams.
Actually, we did.
It was that celebration?
Yeah, it was that celebration.
That's actually the second time I met him.
That's the first time I met that dude. He's cool as fuck.
Of course he is. That's Captain Colt 45. You gotta be fucking cool.
That's a smooth brother.
Yeah, he
Before
really
the
is.
nigga from those Eckies, we had Billy D. Williams.
Yes.
Rocking that wave.
Fucking the
True.
wave and the cape.
Still rocking it.
Yeah, and
On
he-
some intergalactical fucking Darkwing Duck ass smooth motherfucker.
He's an intergalactic pimp. We all know what he
Fucking-
is.
Exactly. Who will fuck anything.
Lando pimp swashbuckling Calrissian. But anyway,
Scallywags of the galaxy is your boy.
we are the scallywags of the galaxy and the scums of New Jersey.
Scums of New Jersey. Wow.
Wow, what the fuck? Like, I'm not a scum.
Exactly.
I'm not
New
a
Jersey
scum.
got plenty of scum.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh my
Anyway,
God.
And they don't need me to make it more scummy than what it is.
You
Stupid. Fuck that.
Yeah,
I am
need Mr. Cleanup in this bitch.
shit.
When they need is more parking spots in this motherfucker.
Yeah, you know, you're right about that. But
They need to clean the goddamn fucking swamp area.
But we're going to introduce everybody, even though you already probably know. But we're going to do it anyway. Starting right here with Training with the Saiyans over here.
We're here. My house. I'm Roundhouse.
Again.
No, it's a multi-pass.
And I'm throwing it over there. The Venom shirt.
Yeah.
We are Black Caesar. How you doing?
Right.
And over to my right.
Oh yeah, you know it. You know it. It's Rizzy Center. Back with this Sir Wednesday. The Hot Swabbler, Scallywag of the internet. And to my motherfucking resides.
And I'm the ninja that's kicking it with you. Echo Ninja. Go fuck yourself.
Wait, before we really go into anything,
No, we can't.
What?
can you talk about what happened to your hand?
Fuck you, ask my nigga. Why you don't? Fuck you. All right, cool. So I was fixing stuff because I be building and fixing shit. And this motherfucker wants to ask me stupid ass questions. Nah, I was at home. Mom was talking bullshit. You know, that's what moms do sometimes. They just talk and ask you nonsense ass things. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm fixing something. I'm using like a okay drill bit. It's not doing the job. So I say, fuck it. Let me use the fucking better drill bit. I didn't expect the better drill bit to be that much better. So I'm holding the fucking thing and I'm slow. Basically what I'm doing is I got a lot of tripods in my house. I found a head to a tripod, but of course the fucking lock mechanism was not there. So I fucking made one. Because you don't got it, fucking make it. That's what I do.
Yeah.
So I'm going through that motherfucker. And then I'm going slowly with the other drill bit. It's taking like fucking 5 minutes. I'm like, what the fuck? This is taking too long. So I got the other one. Forgot how good that shit was. And then I'm like, so I'm holding it. And then my mother calls me on some random shit because she needs something for no reason. But she wants to bother me when I need to do something. So she says something. I'm like, whatever. And I'm doing this shit. Next thing you know, it goes, and this shit strikes first blood like Rambo. And I'm like, damn it. Realize I'm bleeding. Not profusely, because I would have went to the hospital. But because I'm true G all day, disinfected that bitch my goddamn self. Wrapped it up in this not so awesome bandage of choice. But I'm good. I'm chilling, and I'm alive. And fuck you for asking me my personal affairs, you bitch.
So I guess it struck first and struck hard, huh?
Oh, my Lord.
Venom.
Anyway, we got a really good show for you today, guys. Of course, as we all know, it's hitting towards summer soon, which means a lot of shows are ending. But
Which also means it's hot.
yeah, that's it.
Yes.
But with it being hot, it means it's con season. So we're gonna go to the guy who went to the first one of the summer, even though the summer's not for another month. But it
What
is
is fucking hot.
East
What does that have to do with the season?
Anyway.
Carry on, my wayward son.
Our boy here, Black Caesar, royalty of all, will be talking about East Coast Comic Con. Take it away.
All right. I don't know where I'm going to take it, but I'm going to take it somewhere. But specifically, Secaucus, New Jersey. Nice area, not bad. And also, this is my first East Coast Comic Con, so naturally I was...
What?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Wait, sit down. Whoa.
Yeah.
Time out. Hold up.
Yeah, all right.
This is your first? I thought you went to...
Oh, no.
Really?
No.
Oh wait, but you
So-
went to Garden State a lot.
That's right.
That's right.
That's-
And you went to Heroes and Villains.
No.
No.
Oh my god.
You know what? That's going to be my hit plan next, though. That's gonna
You
be my
better.
next
Oh my
hit plan. I'll do
god.
it.
All right, well, continue.
Yes, please.
Well, yeah, it was fun. Traffic wasn't too tedious, thank God. You know, and luckily there was a Walmart nearby, specifically, you know, for parking at the East Coast Summer. So that was tremendously helpful because they said that lot was like packed. So
All the lots?
Yeah, dude.
I believe it.
Yeah.
There's 4 lots in that whole area.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
I don't think it was a lot.
But you got to realize the guests that were there too. People were going for that.
Yeah.
No one knows.
But either way, man, apparently that wasn't happening for me. So next door I went. But as I went and also was adjusting my cyborg mask. Yes, I was cyborg.
Cyborg,
Yes, he was.
Cyborg from Doom Patrol.
Yes.
So he was rocking the old school like Adidas jumpsuit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I basically looked like the heroic member of Run DMC that never been talked about.
What did you make the mask out of? I mean,
Oh, well, actually, a buddy of mine. Shout out to the Paladins of Cosplay. Thank you very much for helping me out, Eddie. You are a genius with your craft, man. He makes wonderful, wonderful works. I mean, if you ever get a chance to, check out his stuff on Instagram or Facebook, just mind blowing.
We'll make sure we have everything down below so you can see it for yourself, guys.
Does he make armor?
Absolutely. You should have seen the Pacific Rim folks he made.
He made a Pacific Rim?
All 3.
Oh.
3 of them, man.
We'll definitely have his link down below.
Yes.
I'm going to get some armor from this.
Oh, dude, trust me, I highly recommend it because I'm gonna help this. I'm gonna make sure this cat works on my Zod next time. That's what I'm gonna do the Krypton version too because now I got some color. So,
Right. You know why you Latino now? A little dark skin,
But go ahead.
The
tell
sun
us
does
about-
weird things to people. Some would say the animated Superman version is Latino, but that's another subject. Yep.
Another subject.
But yeah, it was mostly made of foam, and we used elastic for the what was it? Well, actually, we used a bra strap, see through. But listen, it works.
Yeah, they did the motherfucking job.
Exactly.
That's all that matters.
Exactly. Really perfect. Might want to do more adjustments on it to make sure the damn thing stays still. If they've seen the pictures,
Right.
so it was a little choppy at moments. I mean, not their fault. Just a few adjustments. That's all. A few adjustments. Gotta work out the kinks.
Yeah, we'll have his Instagram down below so you guys can see all of his picture.
For sure.
And they were pretty good pictures. Yeah. But I do see what you mean about the head, because he looked like he had a third eye. Like one eye was up here.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa.
Yeah, exactly. I did catch the glimpse of that. It looked a little off.
Yeah, believe me, yeah, it was.
But you ran into some pretty good cosplayers too, also.
Yes, I did. Oh, let me tell you about this one that I actually met at New York Comic Con. She's this lovely Italian model. Her name is Barbie Chula.
Oh, I know her.
You know her? Yeah, isn't she wonderful? She's great.
She's very pretty.
Yes.
Barbie Chula.
Yes, indeed. Mother's a wonder too. I think she helps out with her designs, which makes sense. Okay, so you're just a creative family altogether. I gave her a painting there, which I was really happy to get off my back because I wasn't lugging that shit around. She was my first target.
I got you.
Went there, gave it to her. She just absolutely lost her shit, and I couldn't be happier. I'm like, listen, she's my friend, and she requested it, so I was more happy to complete the task. But I'm not gonna lie, it was difficult as shit if you got ones that She went as one of her many famous cosplays. I think it was called Evil Enchantress.
Yep.
And that shit was bananas. I mean, the work that it took to just do that cosplay alone, yeah. That's about the same shit that I had to go through when I was painting the goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? But listen, the most important thing is it's out of my possession, and she's happy with it.
Good.
So that's all I give a shit.
Perfect.
And she gave me an autograph picture. It was very sweet, and it was oddly enough the same picture that I did of her. So
hey, that's fun.
yeah,
That's cool.
So it was great. And she did this amazing Sally Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah, I saw it. It was really cool.
Yeah, it really was.
That was amazing. I'm like, girl, you just be killing it for no reason. And after I was done with our little reunion there, I went on. You're not gonna believe this. My 7th grade history teacher was there.
Shut up.
He was
random.
Yeah, he was the one actually doing one of the promotions for the Batmobiles because because Val Kilmer was there.
Oh, was he?
Wait, Val Kilmer was East Coast Comic Con?
Yeah, man.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
want to rub his belly.
And you get some real heat, huh? Get it, heat. Move
Fuck around and give me the kiss in the bang bang.
Oh.
Love that movie.
Take it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I want to forever.
You better stop. Yeah, but
Said I want it forever.
But yeah, I saw him there, and I was shocked. I was like, Mr. Reiner? And then he had to remember my name.
He's like,
it was it Charles or Chris, but close. Very close.
At least you got something close. He was always calling me Carter. I'm like, Carter? I'm like, yeah, that's it. That's my name.
Yeah, but they don't trash your name like they trash mine.
As long as they stick to Al, you're fine.
No, they barely do that. They say Tyrone.
Tyrone.
I mean, you can't.
So this motherfucker's full name is Al Turan. So anytime somebody says it incorrect when we're around them, we just laugh and then we look at the person because they're always fucking terribly wrong. This one dude was like, it was me and Redbeard and this motherfucker, and then he's all like, "Hey Tyrone." Me and Redbeard look at each other like, "Who the fuck is Tyrone?" He's like, "Tyrone." I'm like, "Oh, Tehran." When we realized that nigga's Russian, so he don't fucking know what the hell he's talking about. He just called him Tyrone. I'm like, so I guess this nigga's Tyrone.
Guess you better call Tyrone.
Shut the fuck up. Ever since that song came out, that is what the fuck people say.
At least they call you.
Stupid.
But you can't use
what's
my phone.
You set yourself up, you bitch.
Did I really?
You bitch, you hoe.
You bitch.
That's my father said.
Son.
You're on your own.
Damn, nigga, you got a chicken sandwich too?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you got the greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes, hogs, small frogs.
You just got that real happy man.
You name it.
Woo.
Hey, I have a question for you. What's in the new crispy chicken wrap? Mary. What's in the new crispy chicken wrap? Crispy chicken, hot lettuce.
Is that the Mary J. Blige?
A piece of shit.
Oh my god.
Oh, help.
So we got something as bad as the fucking first after the anthem.
Yeah, the Game of Thrones ending.
We're not yet, man.
Savage as a rock.
Yeah, call me Vandal because I'm savage.
I don't know why. When you said that, I immediately thought of Ted DiBiase's laugh. Everybody's got a price.
And he's right.
He really is.
So yeah, I've encountered many of Bat people there because obviously that was the theme of this convention. There was just an array of anything Bat related. I mean, that goes without saying in any convention, but here, come on, you got to get a voice, and then you have the actual actor.
Well, plus also it's the 80th year anniversary of Batman,
and Gotham City is in New Jersey.
Yes,
it's been put together by DC. That's what it is, near Atlantic City.
Yes.
And speaking of Batman, I had the honor of meeting the legendary voice of Batman, Mr. Kevin Conroy himself.
Yes,
Mr. M.I. Blue.
Yeah, him too. Yes, yes, indeed. Man responsible for making 90s cartoons awesome. One of many.
Yes.
So yeah, man.
Thank you, Mr. Conroy,
for sure.
And this dude got me his autograph from one of my Pop toys, which is awesome.
Oh yeah, man. That was the first thing I wanted to do before I got my photo. I was like, hold on, let me take care of my boy first.
That was awesome.
Nice man, because I would have said, fuck you. God, he was like, that nigga can wait. Kevin Conroy, how you doing, motherfucker? What about that thing said, don't forget Craig? Forget Craig. Look at that shit. That nigga can wait.
Oh my goodness.
Just went in there and I was telling him like, yeah, I want to be a real hero and get an autograph from my buddy. And Kevin was like, oh, so what a good friend. I'm like, well, thank you, sir. I learned from the best.
Wow, what a bullshitter!
hey, shed your filth hole.
Says your hole is filthy, you lies.
He was my hero. God damn it!
I think he was everybody's hero in the 90s.
Oh, of course. And then X-Men. But yeah, went there, got his autograph, and the autograph for him.
Mm-hmm.
And then I explored some more. Caught this really amazing Phantasm cosplay, which I had never seen done before.
Nobody's ever done a Phantasm.
I know. and I tried to get her, but she had to bounce. But I got old man Bruce Wayne from Batman Beyond instead.
Nice.
I was like, dude, that was dead on. The cane.
He had the scars on his face.
Everything. I'm like, dude, you did that to a T. So pissed I didn't get Phantasm. That's all right. Maybe I'll get her next time. But it was a dead on costume. Just amazing. Right down to the fucking, site. It was great. And onward, I went to get my photo. I was like, hey, remember me? Yes. Got him in there. Just the nicest dude you could ever meet. Like, again, we were just discussing, you would never think he would voice such a grim character. He just came in, he was like, hey. He was like, good to meet you. How you doing? Hey. And just, I was honored. It was just a dream come true because I got cheated 2 years ago. Not this year.
Motherfucker walked up in there like, I'm the captain now.
Rate your overall experience at East Coast Comic Con.
I'm going to have to give that at least a 9.5 out of 10.
Oh, wow.
9.5.
That's good.
This is your first time, right?
My first time?
You had a great time then.
I did.
I mean, I've been going to East Coast Comic Con for a minute. It's only this 2 years that I actually stopped. I didn't go.
Gotcha.
But other than that, I've been going for a while. And the only iffy thing is that it's in Sea Caucus, but Sea Caucus...
What is wrong with Sea Caucus?
Sea Caucus?
Shut
Sea
the fuck
Caucasians. I don't want to see it.
You are a big asshole. Yo. Seriously?
Nigga, when the fuck did you about to hit me with this fucking Killer Instinct combo break?
Yo, it is straight up official. It is straight up official. You are a fucking racist. I swear to God. He said, see, Caucasian. Nigga, what are you talking about?
This nigga hit me with a black dynamite fucking Hollywood shit.
Anaconda malt liquor gives you
Topeka, Kansas. See, Caucasian. Dynamite.
I can't with you no more.
And also on a final note.
Yes.
So you know. Motherfucker.
I fucking hate you, yo. Oh, God. I can't.
Laugh into a pillow. Let my nigga sit
It was George Perez's farewell tour because he's gonna be appearing at certain cons now because due to his health. So
he's gonna be retiring soon.
Yeah. And seeing as how it was only gonna be once in a lifetime, I see this legendary dude. Tried to get on the line. The line said, fuck you. The line said, nah, not gonna happen today, son. But my good buddy, Seth, who we met before at, my birthday years ago at the Old Bay, he kind of looks like Mark Strong. Yeah. He says he's gonna go to the VIP dinner where he'll be attending. So he'll be hooking me up with the autograph, and I said, God bless you, man.
Nice.
So I'm gonna get a Superman, little mini Superman deluxe photo autograph from him. So just want to say, Seth, thank you very much. So it's kind of like a trade-off. Like I get you an autograph from Batman, and then Homeboy gets me an autograph from Superman. It's just it's world's finest action.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Yeah.
The world's finest.
Yeah. So overall, had a blast. Looking forward to another event. So yeah, man, I highly recommend it. Please.
That's awesome.
That's good.
That's greatness.
Looking for a good time.
You got to go to Heroes of Villain.
Oh, I will. That's on my hit list.
So hold on. What do you got to say about it?
You already know what I got to fucking say about it.
Say
After the first corridor, I'm bored out of my mind.
It is a short.
But I know now they fucking changed the venue, so hopefully it'll be good
Shame.
instead of a good instead of a good waste of time. but yeah, if it's better,
fuck you guys.
if it's better, then that's good. That's good. If it's not better, then fuck it.
Between me.
So anyway, speaking of
Caucasians.
yeah, that too. And also speaking of Batman, we got the Batman Hush trailer that just came out.
Yes.
For
that was stupid.
Good old Batman, shut the fuck up. That's
hold on. Based off of course, one of the biggest stories that have come out for
It wasn't a
DC.
war.
Love you, Jim Lee.
Yes.
And
And won an award for best artist, of course,
Of
and
course.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
best story, and
Yes.
all that other stuff.
Fucking A.
Yeah, it was
Jim Lee,
so
you're the
good.
best.
Right on.
I'm just glad that For Tomorrow didn't fucking
Get
get his
Oh.
award taken away. I'm glad that there's no takeaway. Nah. Come on,
No.
just give it back.
Can't take the award away from Jim Lee for best artist.
Never.
For
That's
For
true
Tomorrow.
I wish
because
That's for the
Bri-
story.
Brian Azzarello fucked
Yeah,
that.
he
you're
fucked
right,
that
you're
shit
right,
up.
you're right.
Did you know they
Jim
came
Lee's
out
awesome.
with Ninja Turtles
Yes.
versus Batman?
Yes.
I didn't watch it.
I'm
going
have not
to.
watched it yet. I
Same.
will.
But the comic seemed
People are
way
so-
more interested. Like, I read the
People
comic.
are digging the comics.
Like, the comic was way more, a little bit more graphic because they were the comic book Ninja Turtles, but they still had the colors, but they were just more.
They were the original Ninja Turtles.
But
with
they
the colors
had the
stuff.
colors, but
Yeah.
they were more like, I'm gonna fuck.
They were
niggas
more
up.
like him. Yeah.
Yeah. They were more like him. And when he fought them in the comic, I was like, tit for tat, tit for tat.
Well, you got to realize they ain't gonna put Batman
It's
with,
when
with
Batman
the
went
Ninja.
against-
They ain't gonna put Batman with the Ninja Turtles and not make the Ninja Turtles fucking be
Badass?
and
Right.
badass as hell.
Come
Nah.
on now.
But when he fought Splinter, I was like, oh shit, yeah, that was a tie.
Oh.
That was a tie.
Of course,
Yeah,
because it's
naturally.
Batman. That's what they do with him.
It's Batman.
The OP motherfucker in the world.
I'm not gonna lie. There's points where I keep thinking, all right, he ain't all that. Like he can beat some motherfuckers up. Yeah, 120 fucking
If he's
martial
got
arts
a
that you-
fucking plan.
But exactly, if he got a plan, he'll beat your ass. If he don't, and you just coming at him like out of nowhere, he gonna get his ass kicked. This is what happened to him during Nightfall.
Well, here's the other thing too.
No, Nightfall, he was tight.
He was tired.
He wasn't prepared for that motherfucker though.
If he was not tired, he probably would have gave that nigga the work
Same
more
thing
than
with-
he fucking did.
True.
He was all like,
He was going,
exactly. He was like, I'm banned.
The same thing with Superman.
Why
and
aren't you
Doomsday.
going down?
Same thing with Superman and Doomsday. Superman was saving everybody.
But he still gave that nigga the work.
He did.
Made him
He
look
did.
at his own ass, and then he died.
I was about to say, you gotta realize that. Big difference between those two. Superman can keep going until the person is down.
Not when in fucking Booster Gold got uppercut and he's nigga flying across the world. And Superman runs and catches him. It's like,
No,
what happened, bro?
But I'm just saying,
Like,
I'm
what
just
happened?
saying, like,
This nigga uppercut me.
I'm just saying though, like Superman, he got the endurance to keep on fighting until that motherfucker was down. Because he literally said, "Is he dead?" And she said, "Yes." He's like,
Cool.
"Okay." It just dropped. Like Bane just went crack, and the nigga was like, "Ah!"
She's like, I love you. I don't care.
Like nap time.
He's like, wait, come closer, come closer. Fuck you.
So to jump on,
Fiddler,
so,
fiddler.
so to jump on the whole Batman thing,
Yeah.
Batman is the most successful selling comic right now.
Yes.
When it comes to the DC comics, because obviously comic book forms is kind of slowly going away because everything is going digital, but there's still comic book stores that sell comics.
And people still buy them.
Right.
This is true.
But so
Come
Batman,
on,
Batman is doing a lot of good.
Especially with the Batman Who Laughs story that's out now.
Well,
Oh, yeah, that's
Batman,
right.
Batman the Outside, Batman Who Laughs, Heroes in Crisis. That's still
Yeah. Doomsday Clock? Is
Yeah.
still going on? Yeah.
Dark Metal.
and when
Dark Metal.
Dark Metal. Well, Dark Metal's done.
No, I know, but Dark Metal was
Listen,
another
but
good story.
that whole Dark Metal story was
Quarter of the Hours was
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Yo, when I'm
and that
telling-
was Zack Snyder.
not Zack Snyder.
Scott
Scott
Snyder.
Snyder.
Scott
When
Snyder.
Scott Snyder took over Batman, I didn't know where he was going to take it, and they got what else he did? He's doing now. God,
It's a lot.
no, not that one. They got something called. Now this is their equivalent to Marvel Zombies.
Yeah.
Deceased.
Oh, DC.
Oh yeah, DC.
Right.
He's not doing that. But wait, sorry. The last day or the last night. Scott Snyder is doing. It has something to do with like a post-apocalyptic Gotham City or something like that, and it takes place with the stories that he did of Quarter of the Owls and shit like and the Batman Who Laughs and Death of the Family.
Yeah.
Like those are all those stories like pushed into this, and it's the year zero thing that he did too.
Oh, count
So,
me in for
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Count me
So yeah, Batman's pretty good with selling comics.
Still.
Justice League does really good, but the one thing that's out that does really good comic sales is Batman, Justice League, and I forgot one other thing, but
Not Soup.
no.
Superman's not so.
So he's not selling. Surprisingly, his Super Sons were selling. The Super Sons
those
were
guys,
selling
yeah.
out a lot.
Yeah,
But
Robin and
So what
Superboy,
they
yeah.
did though, they had took him off, and when they moved him away, and he came back.
Sure.
Now Superman is selling because of the story that's going on now with his son
Yeah.
and Superman's father.
That makes
That
sense.
it's selling, but the problem with Superman
Superman's
comic books, and
You know,
Batman
they brought him
comic books.
back.
Yeah, no, but what wasn't that?
Dr. Manhattan brought him back.
I was about to say, yeah, no, but wasn't that one? What was it? The Justice League one where they're facing like alternate versions of themselves, and they got this
Crime Syndicate?
I don't know, but they got this old Superman. He's wearing this all white and gold outfit and shit like that. You didn't see that one?
I didn't see that.
That wasn't Superman. That was actually that was their Shazam.
Is that right?
Yeah,
Shazam.
their Shazam was actually a good guy.
Wow. I don't know how I missed that.
What happened with our Shazam? Is that nigga a bad guy now?
No. I'm sorry.
No, but this guy looked like Superman, and it had the Superman symbol.
Oh,
It was-
him.
They
I forgot his name.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they were like fighting an alternate universe version of
That
themselves. or
was
something
Alex Luthor. That was
Like
Alex
that.
Luthor.
No.
He
That was Kal-El from another. What's his name?
Rob.
Rob talked about it.
Speaking of that, hi Rob. I don't know if you watch this, but if you do, hi. I'm a big fan of you. Love your voice. You're awesome. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yes, big fan.
And comic historian, you guys too.
And
Love you.
congratulations on your soon to be getting married.
Yes,
Also.
I love your personal stories too.
But also,
Congrats,
so Batman Hush.
It's Batman. Shut the fuck up.
Well, how you feel about it not having? Well, through the trailer we saw.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it not really doing the whole Jason Todd thing? Or
I-
because it barely touched on it a little bit.
True, but I have because they're trying to touch on the fact of Thomas Elliott. They're trying to push that character in there.
Thomas Elliott.
Hush.
Thomas Elliott is.
Tommy Elliott. Yeah.
He,
'Cause you said Thomas,
they're
that's
trying
right.
to focus on that character because he is barely in anything except comic books. They push him
Comic
into
books.
certain games, but barely in anything but comic books.
Batman, Gotham 3 he was in, and then the Arkham games.
Right. So this might push him into something different, which is good.
It's also weird that they never really pushed him more than they should have.
And what?
Like even in Hut, like even in the what's the fucking shit? Not the Nightmare Batman, not Nightmare Batman. What's the
Dark Metal?
Dark Metal.
Oh,
Even in that, he was nowhere, and I was still shocked the fact that he was nowhere around. Like we didn't even get like a version of him that wind up being Batman. You know, like Revolve's verse. You know what I mean?
Probably because he's probably maybe he was probably that type of person who never wanted to be that.
Then he wouldn't be Hush.
No. But that's not entirely true because you gotta realize, Hush, Thomas Elliott literally is there to just punish Bruce for the rest of his life.
Yeah, I
For
thought
the
that was
rest of
Joker's
his
job.
life.
No.
He's
Joe-
punished Batman. Sorry.
Joker wants to fuck around with the world. That's basically what he wants to do. And then by doing that, he wants to fucking make himself a big ass headache to Batman. Fuck you, shut up. And then that's basically what he wants to know. But Hush, since he knows that he's Batman, he knows his life. He knows all that shit. He
You don't know
just
my
wants
life.
to-
I know you. Let go my birds.
but oh god,
What the hell?
propane accessories.
No.
Talking about that, man. You talking about that Superman, oh, man. You talking about
But I feel not. I mean, as so far as we think that they're not touching on Jason Todd, then I feel that they might with the Scarecrow hallucinations.
That makes sense.
Because let's be honest, we haven't seen the Red Hood in anything except that one movie.
Correct.
We've gotten.
But what more do you want to see? I know they had other things happen to him in the comics. He had his whole comic.
Well, plus you got to realize the animated universe now is all connected. So they're trying to buy their time with it.
Well, what it is too is the fact that we saw what happened when Barry ran and he changed it to the New 52 and whatnot. And even with that being said, it was like
run it back and bring it back to the original 52.
Even with that being said, like in the animated movies, they're still in the New 52.
Yeah,
and there's nothing that's been changed. Like there's still no Wally West. There's still nothing like that. And I'm waiting for them to do do a movie with the whole
Heroes in Crisis.
Maybe, but that means they have to introduce Wally as coming back, or just Barry finding like, oh shit, it's Wally. Oh my god, it's Wally. Because mind, they never introduced Wally West in the Teen Titans at all.
See, I kind of want them to do.
I want them to Super Sons.
I want them to do Crisis on Infinite Earth in an animated form.
I do too.
Because we're only gonna see it for the first time on the CW.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not bad, but it's also not great because they're not gonna have everyone.
It's true.
Okay, yeah.
And it's gonna be, and with not having everyone, you're not gonna have this. Yeah, and with not having everyone, you're not gonna have those proper stories that's gonna actually make it what it was.
Mm.
I mean, yeah, you got the Flash. That's cool.
For how long?
Indeed.
And then you got Supergirl. For how long?
I mean, social justice girl. Don't even fucking get me started on that show.
And then like, you know, Superman.
They do have a Superman.
Yeah, but he comes in there every now and then.
Yeah, he's a popper.
Because they're trying to make a show for him, but there's nothing that says that there's nothing.
They don't want to.
Yeah, because if they give him a show, they got to give Batman a show. It's like a twin. You can't have one without the other, and it's always like that though. Hey. It's always like that though. Every time you see a Superman show, there's always a Batman show, or vice versa. Remember when Batman was out for a long period of time? Next you know, they became the New Adventures of Batman and Robin. Next you know, what comes out?
Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
What fucking new episode? What?
This was back in '97.
Oh, the New Adventures.
When they did the box set superheroes.
Oh,
yeah. And then after that, they did Superman the animated series. Yep. And then they made World's Finest.
And then they did the Superman.
And then the Batman Superman hour. Yeah. See, so
and then Justice League.
You know what? It's funny that you're mentioning that. As much as I liked those Bruce Timm Batman shits,
you didn't like the box set superheroes.
No, I didn't care about that. It was okay. My biggest thing is that in the fucking original Batman animated series, that nigga was a detective. You saw him do all this shit. In the fucking new series, he just punched niggas in the face.
He did.
I could do that in less than a half-hour TV show.
Yeah. You know what it was, though?
Because it was a crime noir cartoon. That's why.
No, I loved it.
Well, here's the thing, too.
And it had
what I understand is that the Batman that we saw from the first time we saw Batman, that was like doing all the, detective work and all that stuff. That was, quintessential like Batman. And then when Batman's comics got way more serious around that time, they changed Batman to fit the narrative.
You know what? I get what you're saying.
Yeah, no, okay.
But in the same thing they did with the animated movies, like if you look at the animated, they could have stayed with the whole like the way Justice League was before, but they didn't. They changed the Justice League to fit the narrative. What is the narrative? The New 52.
Yeah.
But even that's done with. They're not, mind you, the New 52 is done with.
Yeah,
they still have, in the animated movies, they're continuing. They're still not really introducing any other characters like Wally West or any people that Donna Troy. They're not. Well, they showed Donna Troy in the last Teen Titans movie, but she was still young.
Right.
So
maybe
they're just doing this to fit the narrative right now. And like they never introduced Jonathan Kent, but that's when they changed everything.
Yeah.
I mean, they're probably going to do the build-up. I mean, the same way for the Flashpoint Paradox.
Right, and let's not even think about the fact that there was two Supermen.
Yeah.
Let's even go with that. There was two Supermen. Our Superman was in the New 52. with his wife and kid, hiding from the new 52 Superman.
Right.
How you explain that in an animated movie?
Yeah, no.
And then they merge it, and then they merge together.
It's just like you can't.
Oh yeah, that was
That's just like you cannot explain the reboot punch at all in the animated one.
But it'd be good to see it.
Wouldn't it though?
No, not at all.
Reboot punch! I'm sorry, I would love to see a reboot punch. Animated version, I would love to see it. And just see this whiny ass, like, no, it's supposed to be this way! Because Superboy Prime is
whiny ass bitch.
Joffrey Baratheon.
Yes, he's King Joffrey.
But who he is angry comic book fans. That's who he is.
Yeah.
I like that. That was a little sad.
That's
That
who
was a
he
good
is.
analogy.
That's who he is. He's angry comic book fans. Like, you're not supposed to be this way. You're not supposed to. He's angry comic book fans. He's a reflection of us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Think about it.
I dig it.
Think about it. He reads comics, right? On his planet, the heroes are comic books.
Because he's the only hero.
Right. How would you feel if you had powers and you saw Wonder Woman snap this dude's neck? Would you go and try and change it? Be like, this is wrong. Reboot punch.
But he wasn't the only one, yeah.
Alex Luthor, he wasn't from Superboy Prime's universe.
I know. Of course, they were all together, but
Yeah.
it was all stuff they all said that made me like,
Yeah. But anyway,
Little bitch.
moving on. Hush is coming out.
Yeah.
Get you ready for that.
Well, actually, everybody here read Hush?
I think
Well,
we all read Hush.
What's your favorite scene that you actually want to see in Hush?
It actually happened.
You're fucking No, but seriously though.
Freeze frame on that bitch, like, thank you for being a friend.
I do want to see how they do the whole Superman thing.
Oh,
with Poison Ivy?
Well, they do have that in there.
Yeah, I want to see.
Right.
I want to see how
that
because in the first when we first Hush starts opening, we get this. Batman is trying to save this boy from Croc, right? Because this boy is being ransomed,
right?
But also too, like, the Catwoman's involved in that shit.
Yeah.
Like
everybody's
all that
trying to
shit.
get
And mind you, like, to see who shot the rope and everything, him, that whole thing.
I want to see the opera scene.
Oh, that was
where fucking Catwoman gets shot at the end, and the Joker's the Joker's the one that shot her, and what's name starts fucking almost choking him to death, and then what's name has
Jim
to come
Gordon,
in there and fucking tries to stop him
not
from
like
doing
this.
it. Exactly, I want to see that scene.
He shot his ear off. Like,
he shot fucking one of his ears off. He's like, I won't miss next time.
I do want to see Batman. Realize, like, he tells Superman, hey, use your vision on me, and he sees like, oh yeah, there's something in your brain that's like tracking you and whatnot, and then he's like, burn it out, and then
he sits there tight while Superman fucking actually laser cuts the bomb, the little tracker out of his head. I was like, ooh.
And then you see his hand.
He's like shaking and something.
I want to see that.
That's a tough motherfucker. I'm sorry.
You know what? As lovely as the story was, there's only one story I give up, and it's my everybody has a penultimate fucking thing. Whether it's in a movie scene of a superhero movie, once you see it, you're like, fuck. That's your scene. That's it. My penultimate fucking story that I want to fucking see is Bruce Wayne murderer.
Yes, I know.
Yeah. Bruce Wayne murderer, and the first two are fugitives, because everybody knows the third one of fugitives. Nobody cares. Cats and dogs living together. Mass hysteria.
That's just.
I kind of want to see No Man's Land.
That would be good too. I
want to see No Man's Land.
I'd have to make a De Niro face.
And you know what? Here's the beauty. Here's the beauty thing about that. We're not gonna get those, but we will probably get.
You never know. We might get.
We'll definitely get the new. Was it Night? What do you call him?
Nightwing.
Dark Metal.
Dark Metal. We'll get.
Well, of course we're gonna do Dark Metal.
We'll get a Dark Metal because that shit was fucking deep.
Yeah, it was. But they're gonna. But they're gonna condense it for. They're gonna condense it for whatchamacallit.
Animated movie.
In the animated movie.
And you know what's weird about this? Did you guys have a problem with the Return of the Dark Knight being one or two movies.
No.
I had no
I actually
problems
liked
at
it
all.
because you know what? It took its time.
So do
Because you
feel-
need a beat. Because with all that shit going on, you need a beat. So,
So
fuck
do
it.
you feel that
Yes, I just hope
if
they
they
don't
did
start
Christ on
doing
the
that again.
It's all
if they,
good.
is that Rolls?
Damn right. We ain't got no bro. We don't pay no tolls.
Yeah, well, we got rolls now.
That's right.
I guess I'm paying tolls.
Yes.
I mean, I do want. I mean, I know they're not going to show it, but I do want to see you bastard.
I take my wallet out. I forgot I got a Batman wallet.
Nice.
You got a Badlands credit card. You never leave home without it.
Yo, I did want to see. I know they're not going to show, but I did want to see the whole Jason Todd Batman fight. I know they're not going to show it, but I felt
When
it was,
the car?
No. I mean, in Hush, like when he realizes that.
If they do
Yeah.
the hallucination thing that I hope they do, they might.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's my only hope. Really. That's
I
my
know.
only hope. Yeah. Other than that, that's what I would really like to see.
I want them to. One of my all-time favorite stories that I want them to do is other than Hush that they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised they're doing Hush because they're so far in the New 52.
Yeah, but they're gonna
It was a great
they're gonna
story.
fix it for New 52 purpose.
Yeah.
But like I said, I want them to do Crisis on Infinite Earth.
I would.
I would love to see that too.
I just wish they would do that because that's one of the best stories out there that they haven't done.
I got my new.
Technically-
I got my new Pulaski Skyway. They'll fucking do
Oh god.
a motherfucking
shit.
Doctor Who Time War before they ever fucking do that shit, and that's never gonna happen.
That'll be funny if they did.
You know what I want to see
Niggas
too?
been waiting for that shit for fucking 50. No, sorry, 60 plus years.
If they do a Time War thing in the next 5 years, you're gonna have to.
Bruh, I'm hoping for it. I'm hoping this reverse voodoo works in my favor.
You know who I want to? You know what?
Now you're just picking the
You know
impossible.
what
Yeah,
animated
right.
movie I want to see? I want to see one
Which means
666 movie.
Oh, he wants one of the 666 movies.
Oh,
Either
If
do
that's the
Bat-
case,
do
I want the
Batman.
Batman one.
I do
Oh,
Batman
yeah,
and
same.
Superman because Superman was.
Nah, the Superman was too brutal, yo.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
won't do that
yeah,
shit.
yeah,
He
that's-
killed everyone. I'm
But
not.
how he did it was
And
G.
that's the bad thing. And then at the
spit on
end,
that
you
nigga's forehead like.
and then once you realize at the end it was all a dream, you're like, no.
He's like Rizzo, from Greece. There are worse things I can do.
He pretty much is.
Hey, also, the
What
only
I fucking tell you about Grease and me? Never in the same room unless I'm cooking something.
the other thing, I want to see Kingdom Come.
Yeah, beat me to it. Yeah.
Yes.
I heard that
Yes,
their
yes.
only gripe was they were saying, well, we can't really copy Alex Ross' work. Well, dude, we're not asking you to copy Alex
Just
Ross.
do the fucking story.
Just do
Fuck you,
I mean, it's not like what Hush they're doing. It's not. Wait on. It's not.
Do it again. Do it again.
Fuck you, man.
It's not like they're doing fucking
Jim
Jim
Lee's
Lee's fucking artwork. 'Cause if
Exactly.
that was the case,
Yeah.
I'd fucking watch it on pure principle.
course.
but
Absolutely.
Facts. I haven't given a shit
I mean,
about
but
the
that's-
principal since high school.
That's a piss poor excuse, though.
exactly, it's not Alex
Yeah.
Ross. Yeah, people think that the reason why those books are so popular is because of Alex Ross' work. No,
No.
not just
It was
because
part of it.
That,
That's
yes,
part
but
of it.
that story was fucking boss,
It was
man.
amazing.
It was literally one of the top 5 best stories that DC's ever made.
From Elseworld.
And we got
From Elseworld.
Elseworld.
Yes, from an Elseworld
and
perspective.
we got to see a Superman that
Evolved.
evolved.
The strong.
And
The only time we got to see that was Superman, All-Star Superman.
But also a Superman that was actually so humanized to the point where he just didn't care anymore.
Right. You just stopped.
He didn't have a reason to care anymore because it was like, do you see these?
Well, he isolated himself from the world.
Exactly. Dude, he's all about the farm life.
Damn right.
Yeah.
I wish he kept the ponytail in the beard.
Word,
He
yeah,
looked like
yeah.
a real fucking badass.
Yeah,
in that
he
shit.
did.
He did.
He was looking like Superman.
And just, and to see,
Super Jesus.
but even to see,
Jesus.
but even to see Shazam, Captain Marvel fight him, cause they're both older now. Even though Billy was
a kid. Now he's grown up into that fucking body of Captain Marvel.
He looks
like now he looks like Captain Marvel more than
the best line ever was when he went to go say Shazam, and he grabbed him so fast and squeezed his face so hard. He was like, "You utter one more word,
I'll break it,
and I'm
fucking
gonna break
face.
your jaw." and he because he was eating. He kept saying Shazam, 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 and he ate every single lightning bolt.
Then it was bleeding from his
head. But he was like, he was holding down, and then he stood above him, and he was just all like,
Shut
He's womb. He was like,
shut your ass up.
It's like, say that shit. And I was like, say Shazam again. Say Shazam again.
But the thing is, like,
double.
if this was Superman now, he wouldn't have survived all those goddamn hits.
No.
That was a Superman that was immune to kryptonite.
Completely immune.
And
only thing that fucked with him was magic.
And magic could slow him down now.
So when it came to Magog, when it came to Magog, it hurt.
Oh no, that's Magog, man. That dude killed him.
Yeah, that's different.
Multiple different universes too,
including that one.
He was a guy. I remember in Kingdom Come, he fucking took out Wonder Woman's blade. He touched it, and he fucking bled.
Yeah, he bled himself.
Yeah.
So that shit, this was magic.
Yeah, magic, yeah.
Magic fucks you up.
Yeah.
Magic.
Yeah.
But anyway. But also, going into other animated stuff, Rick and Morty Season 4 coming out this November.
Fall.
That's what I said, Season 4.
also too coming out in November too. Big Mouth Season 3.
Oh
my shit.
I just remembered that.
Yeah.
I don't wear deodorant because I don't take bubble bite-offs.
Fucking hormone monster.
I gotta rewatch that now.
It was so fucking funny.
But Rick and Morty Season 4.
Finally.
Touch yourself.
Exactly.
Feels like a lifetime.
Like
touch yourself, Black Caesar.
Like I know I know a lot of people say, and I was one of those people who said, "Why the fuck does anybody watch this show?"
Oh, Rick and Morty.
Yeah, and then I started watching it, and then
First
I now
episode,
understand.
I was hooked.
The thing is, I didn't watch the show, and I was one of those people who said, "Why do people watch this stupid show?"
Amazing.
And then I watched it, and I was like, "This shit it's literally Back to the Future, just."
Fucked up.
More fucked up.
Yeah.
One of the greatest scenes from last season that fucked me up still to this day is what was it, Mr. Poopy Pants?
Yes.
When Beth shot him and she ran to the kitchen and got the water and she was shaking and drinking it. It still fucks me up to this day because I still cannot hold a straight face. I have to bust out laughing because to see the distraught
honestly, how more screwed up can they be in this season?
You gotta wonder,
bro. You gotta because they're gonna fight the evil Morty.
I can't wait. I can't wait for that
because we get to find out where he's really from.
Yes.
Because mind you, they sent all the Mortys.
No, you know who I think he is? You know what I think he is? I think he's the original Morty.
Mm-mm.
You never know.
I don't think so.
Really?
The original Morty.
What do you think?
I think he is.
Because I think he's the Morty that Rick forgot.
Mm-hmm.
Which Rick?
Because the niggas used to always just die and just be like, "Alright, cool, just take his place." I'm like, what kind of shit is this?
Maybe he's the original Rick's Morty. Never know.
Yeah,
and imagine for him being that smart too.
Mm-hmm.
And now he runs the whole Citadels of Rick or something like that. That whole planet or whatever.
Yeah, it seems like everybody has that shit now. You got the Council of Wells, you got the Council of Reeds. Now you got the Council of Ricks. Like. It's like everybody has that shit now.
Speaking of fucking Council of Wells, fucking Tom Cavanaugh is the fucking James Brown of fucking CW. This is the hardest working man in showbiz. Not only does he die or get sent to another Earth, nigga comes back again like, "Where's my check?" We need to change Tom Cavanaugh's name to Mr. Where's My Check.
But like now, now his character is like the Sherlock or Sherlock character is like back in his time,
of course he is.
Back in his place.
Until another one comes and was like, "Where's my check?"
What's in the end?
Where's my check?
Because he's supposed to be playing now Reverse Flash.
Oh, he's Reverse Flash.
Oh,
so they're gonna
Because
Him
they
and that
can't,
goddamn
so
Jack.
far they can't get that other guy back, so now they got
Why
him.
can't they?
Oh, they can't get the original.
Yeah, about throwing the original guy. Yeah, which I found weird to me.
Yeah, but he's probably
Doing
something else. That's
but
why.
he was really good.
I loved him.
Back to the future. Fucking Legends of Tomorrow.
Close enough.
Fucking time travel.
Yeah.
Uh,
But yeah, he was one of the. He was literally the only reason why I kept watching Legends of Tomorrow when Damien Dark was on there.
but you know what?
Damien Dark got so much better. Oh, he was on there.
It was a better
But
fit.
he evolved. That's
Because the thing is,
You know
you
what I'm
can't
about
put a nigga like that in a show that has nothing to do with magic and shit like
And
that.
then they're like, we're gonna give him magic. We're gonna fucking tell him about
You're talking about
fucking magic.
So just how you don't like Eric Roberts, I don't like that nigga.
Oh, you don't like what's his
I have
name?
to walk away from that.
What's his name? Something McDonald?
I don't.
Michael.
You hit a sore
His-
spot.
that's
man. You
his-
hit a sore spot.
He is my Eric Roberts.
Really?
Yes, because of the simple fact that
Wait, let me guess. Was it because he ruined Street Fighter Chun-Li for you?
and he was a bad guy in Walking Tall.
Oh shit, yeah, he was. I forgot about that movie.
He was also in Captain America: First Avenger.
Yes, he was.
Who was he?
He was what was his name? Was it Dugan? McDugan. He was Dugan.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, he wasn't bad.
bad. No.
But dude, he
He
was
wasn't
also
that
See,
bad.
then he can't be your Eric Roberts because you would have hated him in that too.
Mm.
You probably still did.
That probably
Okay,
did.
all right. It was just
maybe the mustache lets you
He doesn't do anything. Like he just
he doesn't do anything.
he doesn't.
But okay, well, what so yeah, this whole yeah, like I believe that Evil Morty is the original Morty of the original Rick.
That makes
But
sense.
then again, what happened to the original Rick?
Eyes and a smile.
But that's what I've been thinking. What happened to the original Rick? Are
In
they
my
gonna
view-
say did the original Rick die or did something
You gotta
happen?
remember, the Morty that we know
Mhm.
killed the other Morty, or the other Morty had died.
Right.
Remember, and the other Rick had died too. And remember, they were into another universe because that other universe was going to shit. So that Morty had died too. So
But we don't. I mean, but
and apparently during the trailer, when you watch the trailer, when you see them trying to get away from shit, and remember how Morty was trapped there when Rick jumped through a hole? That Morty is supposedly theories, just theories, just theories, because apparently there's a lot of theories that goes around. Apparently
This is
that
the show.
apparently
So-
that's the evil Morty, the one that was left. Because Rick had jumped through the portal and left him there. Apparently, that's the evil Morty.
That makes
Instead
sense.
of him dying, apparently he ran,
Found a way to
found a way to get over there, and probably found another Rick found some Rick or Morty that teleported there and changed places.
Oh.
It's fucking
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
There's
But
a lot
you
of
know what?
theories.
That's the universe.
Honestly, Rick and Morty is quite possibly one of the coolest theories like anybody can just deal with. Like you can make theories all day with Rick
All
and Morty.
day.
And there is theories all day on YouTube.
I
Of
know.
course.
I read the Reddit posts all the time. They got a Rick and Morty Reddit. And they holy shit, they have so many different theories. I know.
Thank you, Chris Brown.
Reddit.
But getting off of the animated train and going into the
Nope, stay in the anime train.
no.
Aladdin's coming out.
Oh, it's not animated.
man. God damn it! I'm trying to make some
Fucked up
sound
that
cool and you fuck my shit up.
whole
Anyway,
shit.
yeah, Aladdin.
Apparently, the reviewer said it wasn't bad.
I'm still gonna watch it.
Yeah.
I'll check it. You know.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay for John Wick, and then I'm gonna go see Aladdin.
I actually have an advanced screening.
You can just imagine a nigga like, we heard about your ass. Put it on the podcast, nigga. We here for you. So now you gotta stop me.
I think I got an advanced screening to Aladdin next Wednesday.
Nice.
To whatchamacallit, Empire 25.
Uh,
Over there on 42nd.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we
So,
can find
yeah.
out if,
Okay.
I got to see how many tickets I got for that one.
All right.
I think I got 4 or 3. One or the other.
nice.
if it's fall.
Yeah.
Go.
But
Should be someone
but
else.
but now I saw a trailer today actually on TV.
Me too.
It didn't look so bad.
It really did.
I see that they fixed a few things. Like, of course, because the movie's gonna be coming out very soon, and I actually can deal with Will Smith.
You know
a
me.
little.
The girl who plays Jasmine.
I'll tolerate
sucks.
Of course.
Of course. Oh,
You know
she's
me.
Gorgeous.
Once a trailer is way too close to the movie, I don't watch any more trailers.
This is the. I actually saw this trailer by accident because I was watching TV. But before this, I didn't watch any other trailer except the very first one.
I watched the first one, and then whatever they come after, because the first one's always a teaser, and then they release the actual trailer.
Yeah, but
so when I see the trailer, I'm like, okay, I'm not watching anything.
Yeah, but
else.
I didn't see that trailer. I saw this one, and then I haven't seen anything else since. But I was like, hey, this doesn't look half bad. Actually, I saw the guy who played Jafar. It's okay. Even though I don't know why. Maybe because everybody else may think this too.
Ben Kingsley.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping that
He
they got
did that role.
I know.
Twice.
I know. He did it in fucking
Twice.
Prince of Persia.
Yes.
Why not go for a
And he did it in Iron Man 3. He did it twice.
Fuck was he? He wasn't Jafar in Iron Man 3.
He might as well be motherfucker.
How? When did Jafar wear sunglasses, nigga?
Shut up, niggas. Just stop talking.
Go back to training, saying.
You know what the fuck I'm talking about, nigga.
Yeah.
He played another fucking Middle Eastern dude.
Yeah, takes one to play.
Hold on. Do. Reach!
not even a reach. It's not even a reach.
But the thing
Did he have a magic staff? Did he have a talking parrot?
Might as well have.
No.
Did he have a fucking royal brother?
Not even might as well have.
Shut up.
Shut up. He didn't. He didn't. Not in Iron Man 3.
He looked royalty.
No, he didn't. He looked like a homeless dude who just found a bunch of jewels in the damn trunk. Dumpster.
That's a reach,
Ain't
falling.
You let me know on the
Looks like
comments if that was a
Osama's
reach.
lost cousin.
What you say?
Looks like Osama's lost cousin. I'm just saying.
Osama bin lost.
Osama bin lost.
And who does the song about Bin Laden look like? Jafar.
Actually, no, he don't. Whoa, no.
Hey.
That's a huge reach.
Hey,
No, he don't.
Hey, hold on.
No,
buddy.
he don't.
I'm gonna give you one of these. Hold on, buddy.
Not a Colgate guy. Not even a Crest kid. You're more of a reach guy. Because that was a fucking reach.
No, but anyway,
Reached it.
the one who
I
played
am
the one
number
who
one.
played
Thank you.
the one who plays Jasmine's kind of fucking hot,
Oh,
Yes.
fuck yeah.
sweet hot.
And she has an English accent,
Yeah.
which makes it even hotter.
It's really
Huh?
does.
Some Indians do here.
No, but she does.
I know she does.
She
Ugh.
definitely does. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Amazing.
You know why? Racism.
Shut the fuck up with that.
Holy
Anybody got anything to say about Aladdin?
Nah, that's it.
I'm
I'm gonna watch it.
Well, this is kind of the dumbest question to ask because
All right, cool. Don't ask it before I judge you.
I don't have any expectations on the movie. I'm kind of going in there blind.
Are we
That's
all?
Yeah, so because I don't want to have expectations because if I do, I'm going to be disappointed. Like you will.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
You will because now you just said you're going in there with
This
expectations.
motherfucker
You
always has bias on something. I don't fuck. I love you, but
you
fuck
should
you.
not go in there
Fuck.
with any expectations. Just because you've seen the original movie, you don't go in there thinking that it's going to be like that. It's not.
Yeah, fuck
It
that.
won't. It will not be like that movie.
I feel as though
Just like Lion King won't be like that.
no
We won't know.
It won't.
Beauty and the Beast.
Just like Beauty and Beast wasn't like that.
You know what? Beauty and the Beast wasn't that bad.
Just like
wasn't.
Jungle
They
Book
just
wasn't
needed a
like
hotter
that.
girl and a better singer.
Jungle Book.
I'm not saying it was
that
bad. I'm not saying it was bad, but it's not like the
I just
original
wouldn't
movies.
like Bill Murray playing Baloo.
Oh my god, it's not gonna happen. It
I
wasn't
just didn't like Bill Murray playing Baloo. Everything else was fine.
I mean, I feel as though I'll be entertained, but I'm probably not going to be wild. But that's fine.
Like I said, yeah.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, so either
It's
way,
not too
I'll
bad.
check it out. I'll give it a chance.
You know what expectations I'm not going to? What expectations I'm not going to go see? Like going to see a movie like Mulan.
Holy shit.
I am not going to.
You're not gonna see Mulan.
I'm going to see
No,
it,
he's
but I'm
not gonna have
gonna
any expectations.
Oh, okay.
because they're not doing any of the songs, and I'm like,
I bet you they're gonna change that shit.
They
did it for fucking Lion King because they took out one song and then they put that shit right back in there because people were like, "Oh no,
Jafar song?
Yeah,
Jafar song.
they put that shit.
I'm an asshole.
The fucking
Scar song.
Yeah, they put his song back in there. Be prepared because people were fucking livid that his song wasn't in there.
No, this nigga was about to fucking go Occupy Wall Street. That's Scar's song.
so you know,
we'll see.
I'm sure people are gonna want all of those songs in there, and they will do it because if Disney upsets the public, they're gonna fucking lynch those motherfuckers. I'm sorry, the public's gonna lynch Disney.
The one song that everybody knows is like "Be a Man." Like, how do you not have that in the Mulan movie?
But they're probably gonna.
We'll see. We'll see.
They
They said they honestly said they're not doing it.
I know, but just give it time because Mulan doesn't come out for what, another year?
Well, D23 is going to be happening soon.
It's this year.
It's in
August or
G3 is in June.
G3?
D23. They call it D23.
Yeah, I know what they call it.
It's Disney's
yeah, I know.
Convention
She
center.
thinks that's her
basically.
name. It is my name.
What?
No, because he said pistachio. He's like, my son thinks that's your name. It is my name. The master of disguise.
Well, D23 is happening in June.
So they'll probably like show a teaser.
They'll show a teaser and we'll get the more Marvel movies.
Of course.
They'll tell us what's coming up.
What's coming up in the next 5 years?
Obviously, we know they got Spider-Man, but after that, we don't know.
Well, Spider-Man will be out before that.
Yeah. No.
I'm sorry, July. Sorry.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
So we'll see what's going on in the next couple of years.
Right.
We gon' see.
And the next live adaptation of the old Disney movies. Are they doing Fantasia? No, was it
not Phantasma.
Yeah, is it Phantasma?
Yeah, is it? Wait, why would it do
Fantasia?
that?
Is it Fantasia?
Yeah,
that's an artist.
No, but it's
You're fired.
Is it Phantasma?
Is it Phantasma?
No, you mean Fantasia with the fucking mops and shit?
Yeah.
It's Fantasia.
Yeah,
okay.
All right, the Phantasma's motherfucking nigga that fought Batman, nigga.
That's the
Phantasm.
Phantasm.
That's what he was fucking mixing up.
But yeah, they're doing that too.
I can just imagine Mickey Mouse as the Phantasm. He's got the hat, but he's got the fucking head like the Phantasm. No, nigga, that's Fantasia.
Speaking of Marvel, like you were saying, the Jessica Jones season 3, the final season is coming.
Jessica Jones canceled season? Yes, gotcha.
Yes.
But before we talk about more of that, let's get on the Parabellum. John Wick 3 Parabellum, that is.
So pretty.
I'm seeing it tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm gonna see it.
But we're gonna ruin it for you.
So can I just leave and then go right back?
You still gonna hear our big ass mouse.
That's big.
You gonna run the water? He's like, what you doing in there? I'm cooking.
So,
Better have dinner ready.
spoiler alerts for anybody who hasn't seen it.
Me!
Cover your ears. Cover your ears, baby.
You have been warned. It is flashed.
I actually can't hear anything. I'm like pressing so hard on my eardrum.
You're gonna make your ears bleed.
I can't hear it.
I know.
So how you doing? I'm good.
I can't hear
But
anything.
anyway, let me
Talk lower.
Let me just tell you the first fight scene made everybody in the theater fucking cringe.
Dude, it was the ooh factor in that motherfucker.
He beat the guy to death with a fucking book.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you, Jason Bourne.
Exactly.
Like, he like just made it worse.
Can I leave?
Do you want?
If you want to,
you can go.
You can go if you want.
You go house.
I know, right?
Just don't knock shit over.
It is my house.
Correct.
I knock what I want down!
So anyway, they ruined the movie. And I got mad. I'm right.
So basically, he lived every crunch that they made every time he hit that motherfucker with that book.
Oh my
This
lord.
is horrible.
Where are your headphones, you son of a bitch?
That's what I'm looking for.
I know. You should have fucking thought about this early.
I'm gonna go dunk my head in some water like an ostrich.
Like an ostrich. He's stupid.
If I don't come up for man, I blame you. I just died.
You die.
But honestly, I mean, yeah, it was really some next level shit. I mean, you know, it stepped up a bit on chapter 2.
It really did.
Just
Was it Step Up 3?
Shut the fuck
Yeah! Now this is murder. I would go to jail for this.
Now, story-wise, I do have to say it was feeling kind of weak.
yeah.
A little, but
Think about
I
it.
can't get on it as much.
You can't, because what the fuck was the story in the first movie?
No. First movie was more emotional.
Thanos.
But still, what was the fucking story in the first movie?
The first movie was, well, if you want to put it just in plain terms, they killed his dog and stole his car.
Correct!
But they killed his dog and stole the car that his wife gave him.
Correct.
So
But
basically,
still-
it was like they were stealing his wife away from him.
Right.
Gotcha.
So and then, so that's why the first one is emotional, and he had reason. And the second one, it continued because he was getting his shit back, and then next you know that guy came out of nowhere and says, "Hey, you owe me, bitch," and he's like, "No," and then it's like, "Pow, pow, 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 you blow up my house. Now I gotta kill you because you're trying to kill me."
Well, he does have his thumb mark is on.
No. I'm just
Yeah.
saying. I got to that part.
He's just explaining
explaining
how
it.
simple the story is. Because basically, when he said the story was, I'm like, think about it.
But then
he killed his fucking dog, and he killed him.
At the end of 2, hold on. At the end of 2,
He was Peter's Avenger.
At the end of 2, he was excommunicated.
Right.
You're stupid. And he was excommunicated because he shot the dude in the face in the Continental.
Nigga, I would have shot him and ate his food. Like, bah!
And then
What? John Wick, my nigga.
So that basically the third.
Steak.
So that basically the third movie.
It is good.
The third movie, just like how the title is Parabellum.
Right.
He literally prepared for war because everybody was after that nigga. It was basically
Get that nigga an hour.
It was basically
It was Escape from New York.
It was Running Man.
Yeah.
And Escape from New York. That's basically what it was.
Was it? It was Running Man?
It was Running Man. Shut! Don't! No! Stop! Zip! I know what you have to do. Don't do it. Don't do
We
it.
about to do a Running Man challenge?
Don't do it.
No.
No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Don't do it.
Been
Don't
watching
do it. I fucking hate you.
at night. Think of you. I want
This
to
is
be
tough.
your love with me. If you gave it all, be a couple. If you love it, darling, I give it all to you. Stop it! Stop it, nigga! Already stop!
Better be some Parabellum up in this
Jesus
motherfucker.
Christ.
We about to have some Parabellum tonight.
But anyway, the third movie had some cool shit to it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because-
we could do that. We could do what what they wanted at the end of Endgame. You know, we could just put knives on the table and just go at it.
No knives, man. No knives. What about
No,
blasters?
there should be no knifing one another as long as they know who's in charge. Me.
Right?
Of
course.
No, but it's cool because they went. All right, he had his fucking like hour, and then next you know he got chased, and then you have he met what's her name?
Holly Berry?
No,
no.
before that.
Angelica Houston.
Yeah, and you actually got to see a piece of his history.
Harburg.
Because the thing is, you find out John Wick's real name,
Right.
and he's an orphan from Belarus.
They got a comic now.
But the comic is not. It's not official for the story of the movie, because he's actually an orphan who was brought in by basically the Russian mob in a way.
Yeah.
That's why he was.
speak Russian.
Yeah, his name is Jordani.
Pagalagi or some shit?
No. It was Pagalaki.
I don't know.
Jordani.
Rankovich or some shit.
Something like
that. It's basically unpronounceable, so it's right.
Yes, but basically the name. But basically,
Too legit to quit.
Jesus Christ!
Stop talking loud. Just let him talk.
But basically, the name of his actual name from Russian, he shortened it by just taking John, because Jordani is John in Russian, and then the last part of his full name is Wick.
Right.
So he just got that. Then he got safe passage to Morocco or Casablanca.
Yes.
That's where he met Halle Berry. And let me tell you, Halle Berry was fucking awesome.
Of course.
Did you see her training video?
Yes, and it paid
That bitch
off.
It's
bad. It paid off so good.
It was like her first good action movie.
Yes.
Ever.
Yeah, besides Billy Bob Thornton.
Oh, fuck that. Yeah.
Fucking bitch! You said the first best action movie.
That was tragic.
It made her feel good, right?
Dude, that wasn't
She
action.
got, it was action. She got an Oscar for it.
Yeah, she
That's
actually
the wrong
had
kind,
sex with that motherfucker. I can't believe
That's
it.
tragic, man. I mean, they better give her an Oscar for that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
If that was the case, fucking Angelina is over fucking 13 years Oscar.
truly.
Oh shit.
But
They should have gave her Oscar.
that fight in Morocco was pretty fucking awesome with both of those two like killing everybody there.
Yo, those dogs.
And those
those
dogs, yo.
motherfucking attack dogs.
Like she had one jump from her back and like jump way up high to bite this dude in the nose.
Oh no, they all about nut biting in that shit.
Truly, it was disgusting.
Oh, yeah.
God.
Savage. Right in the car and everything.
Savage
Terrible.
Rufus.
Yes. But the Mark Dacascos.
A lovable assassin.
Yes, he was basically the biggest fan that wanted to kill him. That's basically what it was.
So
It was funny because he sat next to him in this couch, like literally like no room, and he's just looking at him. He just gets off the couch and sits on a chair, and then he's just sitting there like, I just wanted to say, I've always wanted to meet you. I'm like your biggest fan, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Nobody expected that shit.
No,
nobody did. That's the funny part.
And he was like, I can't believe that, like, you're the John Wick, you know. And he's like, and you haven't disappointed.
He never does.
And the guys from the Raid is in there.
Oh yeah, that little fast maniac.
So,
That shit was so funny at the end. When he was when he was fucking fighting him and shit like that. It was all like, oh, so yeah, Mr. Wick, blah 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 blah. Are you sure this is John Wick? I'm like, yeah, you know, blah blah blah. This is whatever. They were like having a little contest trying to fight with him. But anyway, I thought that whole fucking movie was just awesome.
It was. They should have called that shit Glass Fist, because how many fucking cases of glass did he go through?
He got kicked through. Keanu Reeves got kicked through like a lot of cases of glass.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph. That was ballistic.
X vs. 7?
Oh my god!
Yeah,
I mean,
shit.
Wow, you mentioned that movie that I have forgotten about.
Was it? Did we go and see that?
Yes, we
movie?
did go see that.
Ballistic
X vs. Sever.
Oh my god!
Why the fuck you made that face look like student debt? Like, oh my god, it's Sally, man.
What?
He's going, not them niggas. Not them niggas.
They're still trying.
But out of all the movies though, I still give John Wick
DOS
2 like the big like A for that, because I mean the third one was good. It really was. It didn't have like a lot of slow time, which was great. It gave you that time to like catch your breath when it was doing the whole Morocco thing. And some people were theorizing that because of that point, like he cut his finger off because like, and they was like, "Yo, is this connected to Assassin's Creed?" I was like, "Really?
Wow.
We're gonna go down that route now?"
All the theories.
Like, come on now. But I out of all those movies, I would do John Wick 2, John Wick 1, and then John Wick 3. That's how I would rate it.
I appreciate that order.
And I give John Wick 3 like maybe like a B plus.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
That's fair. That's totally fair from that.
Yeah, B plus for badass.
Yeah, I got to go for Chapter 2 as well, being the top rated.
Chapter 2 had some really cool fucking fights and gunfights in that shit.
Absolutely. I mean, from the jump.
Yeah.
Almighty.
One thing I didn't like about Chapter 2 was the fucking intro. Bored the fuck out of me.
Oh, when he was trying to get into the thing to get his car?
Yeah, it was like a reaction with these fucking guys. Well, like the guy with the Peter Mary. Come on. I love you, my nigga. I love you. What are you doing?
But it's just...
Why was that 12 minutes of stuff I didn't
But you know what? They played that shit off in the third one, but cut that shit right out the foot because when
We've
what's name was
heard
all
this
like,
already.
you did this for what? A puppy? He was like, wasn't just a puppy. And then with Halle Berry's thing, he was all like, you can't. He was like, no, you can't kill him. He shot my dog. He shot at my dog. He was like, I get it.
Same repeated.
Like he was saying it like how Captain America was looking at himself. I can do this all day.
I know.
I know.
It's my fucking line.
He's like, I get it.
All right.
So, getting to the end of the shows that we've been that's going on now. It's basically Armageddon for most shows these days.
Oh yeah.
Into the Badlands ended.
We got Into the Badlands. We got Game of Thrones. You got
Arrow
that's ending later.
Holy shit, we even got Supernatural.
You got Supernatural that's
true.
ending. Yes,
Yeah.
but
They finally ran out of shit to write.
actually they still got two more seasons. They're ending.
No,
No,
this is
14.
it.
Yeah, they're ending next
season is over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jessica Jones.
Jessica
Jessica
Jones
Jones.
is ending.
The last of the Marvel shit.
Voltron ended.
Ultron ended. That's right.
My heart beats full.
So yeah, a lot of shows are like literally getting wiped away. They're being Thanos'd away.
Yeah. The show hole is real.
Yes. Welcome to the show.
It's
Oh shit! I just remind you, Silicon Valley. This is its last season as well.
Yeah.
I thought that had been over.
No, dude.
Really?
Yeah, it's the last
Wow.
season.
Yeah, you're thinking
I know
of TJ Miller. That nigga's
Yeah, I was about to say. Well, I know he fucked up, dumbass.
fucking
Whatever.
moron face.
Yeah.
So Into the Badlands.
Okay, so Into the Badlands. So I was anticipating the ending because it was so much build up with Ezra, like with Ezra and like the this mystical place that they talk about all the goddamn time.
Yeah.
And so it's like oh my god, like what? Where's this Ezra? Where's this Ezra? So they the main dude who's from Ezra is like, I'm gonna make a new one, black dude. So he was just like Pilgrim, yeah. And so Pilgrim's a bad motherfucker. Like for real. Pilgrim is that nigga. He is that.
You gotta sound it. There you go. Like you're fucking shoveling gravel into a fucking culprit. He's not that. No, he's the.
For real, like he is such a badass in the last episode. Like y'all don't care for spoilers, right?
Go ahead.
Spoiler alert.
I just spoiled John Wick 3 for you.
He snapped this bitch's head off.
I believe it.
He remember the girl with the two knives?
Yep.
Yeah.
He snapped her fucking neck off.
Ow.
Snapped the head off. He fought her, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then this is the first opening scene to the last episode. He's just like fighting her. He beat her with her own swords. Basically, he's fighting her and she's about to cut him. He takes her hand, stabs her with her own hand and sword inside her, right? And then she's like knocked out and shit. And then he grabs her, pulls her over to the side of the edge of the stand and everything. And then she was like, "Why don't you?" Because she remembers the fact that he killed the other dude.
Mm.
And she was like, "Well," it's like, "Oh, you killed what's the name?" She was like, "Well, you could tell him yourself." Boom! Snap the neck, Mortal Kombat style, and then drop the head. I was like, God damn, like, yo.
I knew the nigga wanted head, but goddamn. You just had that.
Like, Nick Frost, when was it 2 episodes before that? When I thought they killed Nick Frost, I was like, I'm done.
Baji, no!
I was like, Baji, no! I was so bad. But Nick Frost is that dude in the show. Like, he is the Tyrion Lannister. That's who he is. He is Tyrion Lannister.
Why is smart talking motherfucker?
Because he keeps it real though too.
That's
Like and it came to this one scene where he said to he was like because when he was like they were like, oh well, here's this place. He's like, I'm done. He's like, where you going? He's like, Every time I try to tell you that this is a bad idea, you say no. You got to find a way to do it. How about you just not go that way? Like he was like
he's trying to save his ass.
He's like I saved you so many times, and I never got to say thank you. Well, I never got a sorry for saving me, Bodger, because I made a poor decision. He's like, and not for nothing, Sonny has made poor decisions.
Of course.
Based on emotion.
Yeah. Based on everything. I'm going to stab this nigga in the stomach again like I did the first time. Because that killed him. Yeah. And that worked so well. Mm-hmm. Now my baby's going. He's singing R&B songs.
Yeah. so this whole show, like...
Never paid for drugs.
Not once. That was last episode.
Yeah. in this last episode, everything that you wanted to get answered got answered. Mm-hmm. Right? There's a couple of things I didn't. Where's Wildo? The one who trained Sonny. Mm-hmm. Where was he? Right? And the witch. Yeah. The witch, she got away.
Oh, Jesus!
Of course she did.
But the witch, they got away. What's her name? What's his name? Nathaniel. The girl. She's dead. So what is Nathaniel gonna do now? Right? Mm-hmm. So it's like, what's he gonna do now? And then you got the widow, and the widow. You got the widow. You have the dude who killed his sister. That was a great fight though. The widow fight and what's her name's the Asian boy's sister. Mm-hmm. That was a really good fight. For seeing two women fight the way they were,
they got to make it work. Otherwise, yeah, it's piss poor.
And then like just watching MK. The way MK was fighting in the last episode, I was like, this nigga was holding back for real.
They had my nigga looking like Rufio in the last fucking scene.
Yo, he is Rufio.
I believe it.
No, bro. Like when you see him with Pilgrim and see how he manifests, this nigga is Rufio, literally. And
was on that banger.
And Pilgrim is literally Peter Pan, literally. And how it is. And when you see him play, like Rufio, like he was like MK was fucking motherfuckers up, like. And he died.
Of course.
Like how they killed him, right? They put him on the rock that was giving them the powers, and he just they put that whole bombs around there, and they stacked like the widow killed him because her powers awoken. Mm-hmm. Sonny's powers awoken, but his powers awoken, and he supposedly died.
Mm. Tell us how you really feel.
Mm-hmm. Well, it wasn't. Because when he supposedly died, he met the Ancient One, and she's like, "Oh, your journey's not done yet. There's still more. There's a new ancient evil that's coming back." I'm like,
Netflix.
So the nigga's not dead.
Netflix.
But the ancient evil, and here's the fucking message.
Mm-hmm. Message.
There's a message in this story. So the whole thing where MK died exploded, right?
Yeah.
That's fucking gone. The one dude that survived there was one dude that survived that whole thing, right? Blonde haired kid, right? And then what happens is he's like seeing something in the dirt, and then he like he's digging for it. Mm-hmm. He pulls it out, and guess what it is? The one major ancient evil, and the one thing in this whole show we did not see.
What's that?
Guns.
Oh,
that's the ancient evil.
It's the new thing that's going to change the game. Guns? Ooh.
Remember, remember, the whole reason why everything got fucked up is because of guns. If it wasn't for guns, there would be no nuclear war. Mind you, they went through years of trying to stay inside bunkers and shit like that before they even they had an Ezra and all this other shit. You know? So they're in a post-apocalyptic world. Like, well, not even post-apocalyptic. They're just
their life after
an apocalypse. Like, you know,
their life after the long aftermath.
Yeah,
basically
contaminated water and all that shit. Yeah. So the Earth had to,
redo it. They had to re-fucking build. Yeah.
So, and Ezra was the place of was the place that kept everything whole. They kept everything outside of that. And there was, because they deal no guns, they deal with a lot of ancient stuff. So a lot of stuff deal with Eastern philosophy, Western philosophy. That's why Ezra was there. Like that whole place. There's a lot of different philosophies there, and they bank.
Isn't it called Astra?
Yeah, I can't fucking know.
But it's all good.
Astra. But anyway, the whole premise of the ending was it was a message too, and that's the one thing I couldn't get it because the witch got away. And Nathaniel was like, "I'm going to get you. I swear to God," because she killed what's her name? What's her name? The girl, the woman who was taking care, who's the Baron's wife, ex-wife, and she was she died. She tried to go in there and kill the witch. The witch, we thought was just a witch. This bitch got powers.
Of course she does.
She made it fucking rain blood. Damn. Yeah. She made it rain blood. Her eyes don't turn like everybody else's. Her eyes turn blood.
They turn red.
They turn completely red. So she has powers. Mm-hmm. But she was trying to tell Pilgrim, hey, I looked into the future. This is your future. You tried to kill me, this and that, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, don't worry about me. I am God. He was like...
He was feeling himself.
He was feeling himself way too much. He's like, I'm God, this and that, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, no, I've seen this shit. They're like...
This is a rerun. You're talking about fucking...
Like, I did not see you... Like she said, I did not see you in the future.
This is real.
This is real. Like, I did not see you in the future.
This is real.
And not to mention, he was dying anyway because the power... He could not control a lot of that shit.
It was too much for him.
It was too much for him. So the whole thing about it was... The ending of this was the message of... There was a new ancient evil that was coming, and what it was guns. And when he pulled out the gun, he fired it, and it fired. So that's the message. The message is like, because it was a kid.
Basically, the ultimate evil was...
The ultimate evil was guns, and it was a kid that picked it up. Wow. I was like, I got the message. I got it.
But guns are evil.
Guns are evil. But also too, they left it on a note.
Guns are evil, and they turn people into evil people.
What pissed me off, they left it on a note where it doesn't seem like this show was going
to end.
Supposed to end.
It was supposed to go to the next level, which was gun.
Yeah.
Like gun
food.
Like
gun food.
Yeah.
If they're smart though, they'll do what a lot of shows are doing, which I'm happy about, because back in the fucking 90s, back in the fucking 2000s, we had so many fucking shows bite the bullet, and they never got that last hurrah.
Hulu and Netflix and Prime are like, they'll take the shows and they'll at least try to give them one last
Don't Disney own Hulu now?
Even if it's not a fucking whole season, think of fucking Sense8. Think of fucking Timeless.
Yeah.
Well, honestly,
2-hour finales. Just give me that and I'll be content. Give me what I need to wrap this bitch up. I'm trying to send this off to a loved one. Wrap it, gift it. Here you go. Enjoy.
But the way
they
ended this show, they didn't leave. They left it way open. Yeah. Like with Sonny not really being dead. Yeah, like his body is. It's gone, but his spirit is there. So it's not saying that he's dead, because he didn't get stabbed and nothing like that. It's just him awakening his powers. And, it's like doing cocaine when you get a fucking, oh shit.
Like when you get a rush.
Yeah, it's like a rush. So
what a rush.
He hasn't known his powers he hasn't tapped into his powers until now. Mm-hmm. So it kind of did enough damage, not to mention fighting Pilgrim. Pilgrim is fucking powerful as fuck. But fighting Pilgrim, did it. Like, he's tired.
Pilgrim was beating the fuck out of him.
He's Superman fighting Doomsday, basically. So his body was done. But his spirit, we thought he's dead, right? Mm-hmm. He finds the Ancient One, and she's telling him, your journey's not done yet. There's a new ancient evil that's coming. I gotta prepare you. Okay, so now you're telling me that it's not over.
All you needed was thank you for playing our game. We'll see you in the next one type shit.
Thank you for playing Nintendo 64.
But even with the kid pulling out the gun, right? His whole group is completely dead. So what the fuck is he really gonna do? He doesn't have any powers, right? He just has the power. The gun, correct. Yeah. So the question
is the new power.
Yeah, but the question is if he found that gun, who else does it know what else is down there?
Correct.
Yeah.
Bigger weapons.
And mind you, that was a bunker.
That's true.
Probably got tanks, missiles, anything.
Probably very, very, very bad. But yeah, I got the message.
As long as you got it.
Yeah.
And that message was...
Get your ass checked before it's too late, turkey.
What did I just tell you?
By the way, they're making a sequel to that. The Transformers movie.
So, you've all seen it. I guess we're gonna fucking end it out with the one thing that we've all seen, which left a bad taste in our mouth. That's right.
Where was Ghost?
Nigga, the whole fucking episode was Ghost.
Alright,
Motherfucking Game of Thrown Away. That's what the fuck.
That was good.
They need to be called Game of Thrown Away because them niggas threw away 10 years of my motherfucking life. And if you never ever fucking saw Jackie Chan's Mama, there's a great scene, and I'm gonna fucking use it repeatedly, maybe for the rest of the year. It's when this nigga finds the disc and he confronts these niggas. He's like, all for this? 9 good men die all for this? And all those men quantified to my years of watching Game of Thrones all these years.
Please put that up as like...
Oh yeah, that's going. That's going. For this? Fucking Who Am I? Great movie. But
Phenomenal.
the fucking show just went so...
Damn, nigga, how many burgers you got?
You find out you want some Popeyes, fucking boy type shit. I will settle for a cheeseburger.
I was having cheeseburger fit today.
Apparently,
And,
I got no more.
It basically made me sad because we definitely
No.
they do have now.
No, fuck you.
So basically, we got everything. We got fucking Daenerys getting the motherfucking Dothraki, fucking dragons, the fucking Unsullied, drawing over to Westeros, fucking trying to conquer shit, getting to the promised land, and then burning it the fuck down. She broke the wheel. She broke everything else.
Indeed, the madness set in. A little too quick, but
She was becoming worse than the Mad King.
yeah. She was just becoming...
She was heartbroken.
Actually,
She was
she
heartbroken.
followed the Mad King's quest. Burn them all.
She kind of did.
She was just being a mad
I said
bitch.
she did worse. Mad King didn't even get to that point.
Well,
Couldn't get
he
that.
burned all those other people in the fucking throne room.
Oh, yeah.
So he started.
And made people watch.
Yeah.
So, and mind you, he put all that fucking wildfire underneath the King's Landing. All of King's Landing. So,
He was ready to do some shit.
I mean, Cersei blew up the whole church.
This bitch just destroyed an entire city.
Fuck the church.
And the
No
people
fucks
in
given. No fucks given.
Oh no, she wanted to take her time before she got to like her initial target. Like,
She's like, oh, the people will rejoice. There's no people left.
For real.
City is
bro.
ashes.
for real.
Word, this whole, like, on some real shit, there was like, that whole episode, I was like, oh my god, I can't believe she did
I
that.
did.
You know what's fucked up? I just thought of this. When they were meeting for the first time, Jon and Daenerys, he fucking said it. But you couldn't think of it as foreshadowing because he was talking about the Night King. He was like, we need to defeat the enemy to know if he was like, and then he told it straight up. He was like, well, I was born to rule the 7 kingdoms. And he said he'll be ruling over a graveyard. And that
He was
nigga
right.
was right. That nigga was right.
Totally predicted it.
And that's when he stopped to it one more time. Fucking.
But it's like the last episode. I didn't like it,
Same.
but I also didn't hate it.
Yeah, I was in the middle.
I was like mad about it.
Which
Which
is
is
not
worse.
something you're supposed
It's
to
worse.
be.
I don't like that feeling because I feel it feels incomplete.
Correct.
For real.
Which it was. I feel
Yeah.
it was.
I'm in the middle. Sorry.
Yeah, because nobody will fuck that.
But it was very like, I mean, it was Soprano-esque minus, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That was a deep wound.
Motherfucker
But-
said that to you the other
My
day.
friend, I had a friend of mine who mentioned that same shit. He was all like, it was very soprano like.
It was Soprano like.
Talking to Ray said that.
I mean, at least there was a happy ending, like for some characters. That's the only difference.
You know what it was? Here's the thing.
I think the only person who had a real happy ending was Arya.
Yeah, and her arc was amazing.
Well,
It really was.
here's the
It really
thing.
was.
I want to see a story about that.
For real.
We expected 6 Feet Under's ending. We got Sopranos.
We got to see everybody move on and go to other things.
We
but
expected
just
The
got-
Wire ending. but we got Sopranos.
Yeah.
We expected Sex and the City. Well, they had 2 movies. But
And
we got
still didn't
Sopranos.
seem like it was enough.
Yeah. And Spawn didn't do shit.
We wanted Entourage's ending, but we got Sopranos. Not saying that Sopranos wasn't a great show, because it really was. It's just that ending.
But
was
it's
like,
all about the ending. Everybody fucking knows it.
Yeah.
That's why I fucking talked about timeless and shit like that. They had 2 seasons. The fans saved them 2 seasons. And then they weren't going to get a third. So they was like, yo, NBC, can we get a 2-hour wrap up? Alright, cool. You get it? Why the fuck? This is the thing. And I think I said it before with Roundhouse as well with me. I said it like this. They fucked us so bad.
Indeed, no Vaseline.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, we got a Heroes ending. Just think about it.
Was it Heroes in there?
Yeah.
No, we didn't.
Until they came out in a new season.
With what?
Nobody watched Heroes Reborn? No.
I watched it.
That wasn't really much of an ending.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And it was
Even that.
and it was just as bad as the fucking one that left us in the first one.
Exactly. I thought you meant
We got a Lost ending.
Lost.
Yeah.
Lost was just lost. It just
Well, they exactly.
Totally lost me.
like seriously, because like you were saying, like literally everyone had a good. Didn't have such a great ending except for Arya.
Yeah.
Arya's the only one who literally. Sansa didn't have a great ending either.
Nigga,
She did.
She became the boss.
Yeah,
This is what she wanted.
She became the boss. Nobody, with none of her family around anymore.
It's all good. That's all she needed. She was true GLJ.
She was.
Niggas was alive. That's all that
She
mattered.
was pressed for power for a while. I hated her character since 7.
Yeah, she was a pain in the
Her
ass.
character was pissing me off.
But you know what? But you know what? These niggas did all they did to get rid of her family, and she still had family.
It's true.
Yeah.
So it's like, fuck the haters. They all in the ground, in the dirt, and I'm over here at Winterfell. So I can understand the cockiness.
And she, like when they were saying, "Oh yeah, all of us are gonna, pledge our allegiance to the king," and she was like, "Nah, I'm gonna stay independent."
She's like, nah, nigga,
years."
we're gonna.
She was like, "Just because you my brother, don't mean I'm bending the knee to you."
So I don't give a fuck. She was like, look, bitch, I don't give a fuck if the pussy is explosive. I ain't betting no pussy.
She did warn her. She did warn him about it.
Yeah.
I told you not to trust that bitch.
And John knew.
I'm at Brandon's fucking say something.
And John literally ended up
He was
exactly
kinda
where
pointless,
he
Brand.
began, though.
Hold on. What'd you say?
I was saying Bran was kind of pointless, man. I mean, alright, he was the guy as the 3-eyed raven, but really I felt as though
He was useless.
he was very useless.
Like, what was the point of knowing the future when you can't even tell your brother that, hey, this bitch is gonna do this shit?
Exactly.
Because it still has to be their choice.
Right.
He's got to be about. Even he can tell what he can tell, but he's just like how the Watcher.
But he never told.
He never said anything.
Correct. Because the thing is,
It's still a choice,
the
but
thing is, it was his choice. But think about it. As a 3-eyed raven on some Doctor Strange shit, he probably saw every fucking outcome. It fucking went the same. This was probably the only outcome that was.
That would have had him alive and whatever.
Because what if you tried to do it and then the same bullshit happened? She probably would have killed John on some anger shit.
And then killed everyone else.
And then, exactly, because that nigga was the last thread she had. And when she knew she lost him, that was it. If she had destroyed that thread, she would have just burnt everything.
Yeah, she would have burnt the entire fucking Westeros to the ground.
so
I honestly thought he was gonna die, John.
Me too.
I thought he got stabbed.
He was waiting.
right.
He was waiting to die. I thought she did it.
Me too.
Me too.
Until I saw her mouth, I was like, oh, he did it first. He did it first.
well, she don't carry no knives on her. So I don't like.
That's the one thing as a warrior queen she should have done. She should have, in my opinion, knew how to fight
She
more.
should have learned how to fight because remember during the Battle of the Dead?
She grabbed that.
Yeah, but she was like
She got
willing
that
that
dragon
shit.
glass sword. And
But she was willing that shit like
She had to do the best she could. It was like do or die. And then Captain Friendzone over there fucking took all the fucking hits.
Fucking Jareth.
To be honest with you, like I agree with you on
She's
that.
like, Jara. She's like, no. He's like, I still can't get the pussy. Captain Friendzone.
I agree with you on that.
English Adam West.
Oh my
Yo, you were so fucking right on that game. He said English Adam West.
For real.
Nice.
I agree with you that she should have like with all the people that was around her to defend her, you got
learn how to defend yourself.
You should have word. You said,
you know how more badass you would have been.
Like she had Sir Marin, she had John Mormon, Jorah Mormon. You had the lead fucking Dothraki there.
Oh, you had Khal Drogo.
You had Khal Drogo. Like you had mad people around you.
You had the dude.
You had
who dug you up the ass.
You had what's the name? You had the other dude too. One of the guys from the.
Tully?
No, not the Tully. One of the other dudes. He was like a mercenary.
Oh. Darian Harris.
Hell, you even
had that dude and was fucking him.
You even had.
I think that was the only weapon she was worried about at that time.
You even had a Lannister with you too. Your fucking first him was there too. He's a warrior himself.
Exactly.
Didn't he fight in the Battle of the Bastards?
Yeah. I mean,
Who?
Tyrion.
No.
He fought in something.
He didn't fight.
He fought in a few.
Battle of Blackwater.
Blackwater. I mean, he got his ass knocked out, but he fought.
He still fought.
He got his ass knocked out. He got his ass. He got his face cut.
That's why he had that cut.
Yeah, exactly. Small.
They wanted to take his face off.
No more drugs.
And it's fucked up in the books. His nose, he does get cut. His nose get cut.
Cuts off, yeah.
Yeah.
So it wasn't just a slash; it was more than that.
Yeah.
He was rocking Skeletor.
Or Red Skull.
So I'm
Marvel reference.
I'm kind of
I get that reference.
when it comes to the show, I was kind of anticipating the fact that like when she was burning shit down, like I was like, oh my gosh, this bitch was not stop, and I was like, I thought she was just gonna run up on Cersei and just burn her,
which she should have just
did. But at the same time, it was like everybody wanted cocaine bowl. Cocaine bowl. That was
cocaine bowl. Yeah, it worked.
It worked. I like that shit.
Should have stabbed that nigga in the head the first time.
I love that fight with the Hound.
And his brother.
Oh man!
Now they have his own.
He kept stabbing him in the chest. I was like, nigga, no.
He must. You know what? He was watching Fire into the Badlands. That's how Sonny did it. And Sonny was dumb. Should have cut that nigga's head clean off.
He was watching into the Badlands.
You were fucking.
That's what happened. He was like, I got him. Work what Sonny did. No, he didn't. Didn't work for that nigga twice. What a fucking expert killer that guy was.
Should have been.
Fucking dummy.
Should have went to John Wick school.
Stab him in the head.
Oh wait, I forgot the most best part. The knife shit.
Yes. Oh, dude.
Anyway, no, get out of that.
That was butter.
It's too late for that now.
But it was butter.
But so when the bells were ringing, she was just like
she kept looking at the damn
the red keep. Yeah, and the reason why is because
her family built that shit.
Her whole family, her whole lineage
built that castle.
And the fact about it is, I'm within grasp of getting this shit, and you surrender after one of my closest friends died.
You killed
you killed my best friend.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one died. I'm alone.
What
and John.
The other dragon.
Oh, okay.
Like you killed my dragon. You killed my Sunday. They ain't killed him. They only killed one dragon.
Matt can kill that one.
Yeah, Matt can kill that one.
Yeah, but she only had one dragon at the end.
Yeah, but I'm talking about.
I know they're not so.
When it comes to the Lannisters, when it comes to those, her dragon died by then.
Well, yeah.
My Sunday died by then.
Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, you're right.
They didn't supply aid, and mad people died because
you did. Yeah,
that's true.
You put people in there to protect you, so I wouldn't burn the city, and you knew I would. And then you wouldn't surrender when they asked you to politely. They were doing it nicely. You killed my closest friend. You are dying, and the city is dying, you bitch. And that's what she did.
Cersei needed to die.
But Cersei didn't even die by her hands. Like, that's the one thing I didn't understand. It's like, I was like, why don't you both fight? Please!
Daenerys would have lost.
Yeah, she would have.
Yeah.
Cersei don't fight?
She don't fight, but at least she would fucking
She would fucking...
For her children?
Yeah,
she would fucking fought. She would have
So you're saying that she said Daenerys, after fighting the dead, you think Daenerys would...
Daenerys doesn't know how to fight. She was just swinging the blade.
Cersei.
Cersei would have had more sense.
No, Cersei doesn't fight. Stop giving Cersei the...
No, I'm not that.
I'm not
Fuck that. Cersei know how to fucking win. And you think that's not... All I gotta say is this. Think of fucking Daenerys, not to take away from her. She was great character arc, great story.
Sure.
Fucking Daenerys was Goku.
The bitch doesn't do anything.
She used everybody's power in order to win.
She didn't use any. She doesn't use anyone else. She doesn't use anything that she can do. She uses everyone else's shit. But
without the fucking dragons, you think she would have made it over fucking Westeros?
Who controls the dragon? She does.
Correct.
Yes.
But if she didn't have that, she didn't have the blood riders. She didn't have. You think she would have fucking made the?
Just born with it.
if
That
she
doesn't
did,
mean
have
if
it,
she
bro.
did.
It's like saying, Goku done turned Super Saiyan, he would never win those fights. He still lost.
Even when he turned Super Saiyan, he still lost.
Exactly.
The nigga never want to fight on his own in fucking Z.
And she
Everybody was sharing
She
help.
never want to fight on her
He was
own.
having trouble with Vegeta, for God's sake.
Facts.
Like a
Super Saiyan 2 fight. No.
like a one-on-one,
First time, nigga. How do you win?
True.
a one-on-one fight with Cersei though.
That shit failed.
One-on-one fight with Cersei, she wouldn't.
Still stood up.
She would not win. She has not won a fight on her own.
Because she never had to fight.
And neither did Cersei. She never won a fight on her own. She's always got other things to do it. They're both in the same fucking boat. Where's your logic?
Cersei's never been in a fight.
She's never been in a fight.
And she's never
But the
been-
thing is, Cersei's more vicious.
She is.
Cersei doesn't have the resources like she does. She doesn't have dragons or shit like that. Cersei had to start from the bottom up.
And she used her brain in order to do it.
Whoa, time out. Cersei never started at the bottom.
very tactical.
She was always been on top of Robert Baratheon.
No, but you know what I mean.
done, Commandant.
You got that. You got that. But you know.
Or she's been at the bottom of her brother.
Jesus. God damn it. But you know what I mean. Like
The things
the thing is that Cersei didn't have the resources like Dany did.
What nigga? She had the golden company for herself.
Because she was the queen at that point.
Before she was the queen, she
you
didn't
think
have
if
that.
she was fucking Mrs. Mark Addy, she would have fucking had that problem?
Yes.
No.
Hell
Wait.
no.
Hold on. First of all, let's get this straight.
Get it straight.
Before
Before
she's always had power. Cersei. Even if it
she
wasn't.
was always next to power.
No,
Let's
she
keep it
always
real.
had it.
She was always next to No,
bro.
No. The reason why I said she was always next to power, if her name wasn't fucking Lannister, it wouldn't have mattered. And who was her father?
That's like saying,
No, but who was her father?
Tywin.
That's right. And Tywin was the HNIC.
Tywin
Was
had
he
the
not?
power. He had the power.
True.
Not
Had
her.
the power.
He
She
had
has
the power,
the name.
not her.
That's the difference.
But even the last name of Targaryen is power by itself.
But she was the next in line. There was nobody else but her.
Technically, she wasn't. Anyway,
No, but I'm just saying. Before they found out she
was the last in line because you had Viserys and you had Jon Snow.
Viserys didn't have Viserys. That's why he had to fucking crown him.
But the thing is, she towards the end, well, not towards the end, but she had quicker of a chance of becoming royalty than her.
Who?
Who do you think we talking about?
Hold up. Oh, wait.
Nah, because I know you're gonna throw out semantics. Fuck you.
It's not antics.
No, not antics. I said semantics.
No, but it's not semantics when you actually look at the lineage between both of them.
I know.
They're
That's
both.
the semantics.
Danny had to go through it fucking from the little fucking bottom. Cersei never had to go any bottom. She was always at the top, no matter what she did.
She was at the top next to the power.
No, she's always at the top. No matter where you put it, she's still at the top. You know why? Because no matter what, she's still a Lannister, and no matter who she was involved with, her father was the hand of the Mad King. Who did the Mad King talk to also too? Cersei. Cersei's the one who told the Mad King to get Jaime to be his bodyguard. She was always at the top. I don't know where y'all getting this shit from.
That she was always at the top.
She's always been there. That's why you can't. That's why she couldn't let go of her power. She's always been there.
That's why she craved her power, because she wasn't.
She wasn't craving. She already had it.
No.
No.
When
The only time she didn't have it, or she felt threatened about it, is when Ned Stark said, "You better leave, or else I'm gonna say something." That's the only time.
That's the only time?
That's the only time.
Really?
The only
Don't
time.
make me do it again, Daddy.
But she's still in power.
No, she wasn't. Because Tywin was there. So everybody who thought they had power got deflated. You know it.
That's true.
Joffrey got sat down. The king is tired. Take this nigga to bed. Anybody who thought they had game got shut down. Because who had the game? Tywin had the game. Keep it 100% real. Yeah. Fucking, even though Mark Addy was the goddamn king, fucking Mr. Baratheon, who fucking controlled the fucking crown? The Lannisters. But who was the main Lannister who ran it? The fucking puppet master. It wasn't Cersei.
That's true.
It was fucking Tywin Lannister.
Puppet master.
So you can do this, you can point here, you can point to the stars. Fuck out of here. It was Tywin. And when Tywin was dead, what happened? What did she fucking say to Tyrion? You fucking killed our father, and then you left us open for the wolves. Nigga who has power don't fucking say that shit.
No.
Nigga who stands the power says that shit. And that's the bottom line. Cause so cool says so. I knew you were gonna fucking do that. You like, yo, let's talk about the rings. Like, don't do it, nigga. Don't do it. I knew you were gonna come, and I had to shut that shit.
Just been Negan.
Oh man. But anyway though, as you all know, Game of Thrones hit everyone in a certain way, as you just saw these two go at it just now. Please place your comments down below on your experience of Game of Thrones
and how it made you feel.
Yes, and also Into the Badlands. I know we haven't talked about Arrow much. That's still not over yet.
It's over, thank God.
But it's kind of crazy, and it will be over soon.
It's over.
But we are running out of time. So on the. What the hell was that?
It's called a window.
Oh, I got afraid for a second. Anyway.
Cobra Kai, season 2. Watch it. If you didn't, you're fucked up. Mike Barnes?
You know they bring that nigga back, right?
He better be in it. I want to talk more shit.
God damn it.
But anyway, thank you for joining us today on True Story Bro. Please like, share, comment, subscribe.
Yeah.
We would love to hear all of your comments.
Oh my God.
Make sure you hit that bell for any new comment, any new content, or anything else that we are going to be putting up very soon.
Oh shit.
I'm sorry, I can't focus with the bike.
And that's it for tonight. We were going to start with you.
Oh my God, I can't, Mike Barnes.
Well, this is Mike Barnes here around.
I'm here. Oh fuck.
Yeah, see,
I'm here. I'm around house.
You're woozy.
See you later. I will be streaming a lot more lately. I've been saying it, but I actually gonna do it.
No.
Yeah, we will let you guys.
I'll be streaming Division 2 and Mortal Kombat 11.
Do you know what days yet, or are you gonna post that?
I'll probably do starting Monday.
Monday.
So Mondays is your day.
Monday will be streaming day. It will be starting at 12 o'clock.
Oh, 12 o'clock noon Eastern time, because we are in the East Coast.
We are.
Yes.
Black Caesar?
Yes. And I am Black Caesar. And this fine, sarcastic gentleman who claims he's not sarcastic.
Sarcastic? Me? Never!
Not this guy. Who is?
I'm Rizzy Sendu. Actually, look, I'm Sir Wednesday. But you knew that already. AKA the demolisher of this man. Nah, I love you. He's trying to be a saint. Give this man a hand. And to my right.
I'm the ninja that's kicking it with you. I'm Echo Ninja, and we will see you guys soon, very soon.
Sorry. I'm the ninja that's kicking it with you.
That was a dope rap.
Thank you.
Mike Barnes?
Good night.